What's going on, guys? I am back, and I am also bringing back Kyogre with a different team compared to when I used Kyogre back in February. So here we are with Weakness Policy Kyogre with max special attack and max speed investment, whereas the last time I was running a Calm Mindset with max HP and max special attack. So it's still modest Kyogre, but with Tailwind, Kyogre can actually outspeed Regieleki with max speed investment with a modest nature, which is nice because that means Kyogre can very appreciate that Tailwind support to become one of the faster things on the field. Although this completely tanks if I run into Trick Room. I'm going to be 100% honest. As for the team, we have Rillaboom with Fake Out and Knockoff support, Grassy Glide for opposing Kyogres. We have Cinderace as our main physical attacker, and probably the second most favorable candidate to Dynamax on this team, with Kyogre being my ideal candidate, with the idea being Kyogre can set off that weakness policy and go for some very hard-hitting max moves. But Cinderace also has a little bit of a different role as well, because if it Dynamaxes, it's meant to give Kyogre a physical defense boost with Iron Head to patch up that base 90 compared to Kyogre's other special defense and special attack stats, because Kyogre has 140 special defense and 90 defense. So if I could try to patch that up a little bit, awesome. Indeedee is redirection support to mainly just try to keep my team healthy, and Comfey is meant to set off my weakness policy if I need to, but given how common Regieleki is, probably not going to be a problem. And finally, Tornadus is just here for speed support. So with that said, let's see if I get wrecked or not. So sit back, enjoy, and let's begin my campaign to entertain. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Two very unfortunate practice matches out of the way, and yeah, that's all I'm saying on that. Okay, so we've got Kyurem-White with Comfey, Kartana, Volcarona, Primarina, and Tornadus. Okay. Yikes. Their Comfey versus my Comfey is not a good thing. That said, the Steel Spike on Cinderace is very tempting to deal with the Volcarona. Yeah, maybe we go Indeedee, Cinderace, Kyogre in the back, and maybe we go Tornadus. Because Tornadus can at least take advantage of Hurricane with Rain. Cinderace is my best way of getting rid of that Kartana. So ideally, if I can do that, there shouldn't be any way of me getting paralyzed. What do they want to do with Volcarona? Is it support redirection, or is it Quiver Dance / offensive Volcarona? Yeah, what does my opponent want to do with that? That's the real question. What do they want to do? Kyurem and Kartana. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. So Cinderace is naturally a lot faster than Kyurem, and if I remember right, it's also faster than Kartana. So I think we go for a Fireball into Kartana, and I think maybe we go for Expanding Force. I don't think we redirect with Indeedee here, and my reasoning... Okay, they switch Kartana. My reasoning is, if I had brought Kartana down to Sash, Expanding Force hits it, I can redirect and follow me with Indeedee next turn if I live this turn. They might even protect Kyurem this turn to reduce whatever potential damage I'm going for. So, yeah, there it is right there. They protected Kyurem, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna go for a max-powered Fireball into Comfey, which I... Wow, that didn't KO, but I think that was by far the best case scenario right there. Indeedee's at full health. Kyurem protected. Comfey is gone. So they may have another means of setting off their own weakness policy if this is weakness policy Kyurem. They've got Volcarona. I'm fine with Volcarona here because I can go for another Fireball into that, and I've got Expanding Force. Now, I don't want to go Airstream because if they attack with an Ice move into Cinderace and I turn into a Flying type, that's bad. It's very, very bad. So that's why we're not going to do that. So we're going to go for the Fireball, take advantage of the neutral damage, and now that they've maxed Kyurem, I can potentially go for a Mystical Fire into it to lower its special attack. The Protect is fine because I want Expanding Force, and that's mainly it. I've got the Expanding Force, and I've already done a lot of damage to it. Max Quake's gonna hurt, but not hurt a lot. I lied. It hurt a huge amount. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oops. I didn't do that. That said, it's fine. World's slightly on fire. Now, I'm going to protect with Indeedee to see if I can potentially get it faster. They might assume I'm going Follow Me, so I'll protect Indeedee here, go for the Airstream. If I get rid of Volcarona, we're in a good spot. Asterisk, if I get rid of Volcarona and they attack into the protected Indeedee and Indeedee lives, I'm in a very good spot. Yeah, that's much better. If they KO Indeedee, at least I still have Cinderace, but it's not good. The other thing is I have Kyogre in the back, which... Yeah, no. They read me like a book there. But I have Indeedee. That's all that matters to me. And they're on their last turn of Dynamax. So here's the thing. Cinderace picked up 2 KOs. The Steel Spike would have been amazing into Kyurem, but I did not want to deal with Rage Powder. So here's the thing. Kartana has horrendous special defense. Now, they could potentially go Protect with Kartana, which I know they have Protect on Kyurem. I'm going to go for the Mystical Fire into the Kartana slot and see if I can get rid of that. If they Hailstorm Tornadus, they get me. Tornadus goes down. But Kyogre has very good... Yeah, okay. Kartana's down. Kartana's got moderately good special defense. I'm hoping this goes into Tornadus here. I have Tailwind. I get Kyogre in for free. And now I can Mystical Fire Kyurem and let Kyogre deal with the fact that it's got a special defense boost, but that doesn't matter. And Didi is still here. This is unfortunately going to become very, very painful, but I can work with this. We're going to get rid of the hail chip damage. They're going to shrink down. At least one special attack drop into Kyurem is all that matters to me, because I can live at least one hit. Kyogre has a really good natural base special defense, and I currently have speed on them. The rain from Kyogre is not going to let Mystical Fire do anything, but at least I'm getting damage off. Freeze Drag. Not good. Actually, very good. Very good. Very good. I just got my weakness policy. Psychic Terrain is gone, but that's fine. I wonder if I can keep Indeedee around one return for another Mystical Fire. And then maybe I then go for Follow. They're at half their special attack. They went for Kyogre again. So the question is can I do enough with 2 hits from this range? That's the real question. The Freeze Dry is nasty, but I have my weakness policy. Okay, they're gonna protect. Okay. My Tailwind is gone. Alright. We're gonna Ice Beam. They're gonna follow me. They let me keep my Indeedee. They're at -2 special attack. So my Kyogre is faster. Sweet. So I must be speed type because weird EVs are a thing. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yes. Indeed, he only used Follow Me twice that entire battle. That's all that matters to me. Good game to my opponent. Man, that was a nail biter. Well played. Okay. We found our next opponent. What do we got? Battle against the Unsaying. Okay, Weather Wars. Torkoal versus Kyogre. They've got Landorus, they've got Zacian. Excuse me. Torkoal and Venusaur. Grimmsnarl and Charizard. Okay. What do we got? That's the question. What do we got and what do we bring? Zacian is nasty to a lot of my Pokemon. Cinderace is nice because I can do a lot of damage to Venusaur and Zacian. I do not appreciate an Intimidate off Landorus, though. And do I expect them to lead Torkoal and Venusaur, or do I expect them to lead Zacian? And do they expect me to lead Kyogre? That's the other question. I do not like making decisions like this, but it is what it is. I'm going to lead Venusaur and Kyogre. Comfey in the back, and Cinderace in the back. I don't think I'm going to max right away. I think I just realized I could have led tornadoes because I have taunt. I keep forgetting I have taunt on this set. Yeah. Anyways, oh well. We'll try to put some pressure on. Zacian Grimmsnarl right away. Okay. I think Fake Out into Grimmsnarl and Origin Pulse. I don't think I want to deal with Zacian very fast, or I do want to deal with it fast. I don't want to deal with it being on the field for a long period of time. But I think getting rid of Grimmsnarl is the main thing I should try to do. And if Zacian goes for Protect, Origin Pulse becomes a single target and does more damage to Grimmsnarl. The question is what does Zacian want to do? Substitute. Okay. Yuck. And Zacian dodged the substitute, or the Origin Pulse. I'm in range to pick off Grimmsnarl with Grassy Glide. I had to think for a second. I'm in range to pick that off. So I think we're going to do that. And I think... I don't know what I want to do here. Because if Torkoal switches in, Thunder becomes a horrible... I mean, Torkoal's not switching in, but Thunder is going to become very unreliable if Torkoal does come in for Grimmsnarl. They're just going to go Behemoth Blade, so it's not the end of the world for me. They're going to get rid of Rillaboom. That's fine. Rillaboom's fine. This Thunder should be enough to break Zacian's substitute. Grimmsnarl is dangerous, but Zacian is also dangerous, so there was no real clean way of getting around that, I think. So, I have Rain on the field, which makes Cinderace a natural bad fit to deal with Zacian here. They've got Venusaur up. So... I am concerned about a potential Sleep Powder into Kyogre. But unless they switch in Torkoal, they don't get their speed. So I think we get rid of the grassy terrain. Or no, I think we get rid of the rain and bring in hail. And then that way, maybe I bring Venusaur potentially down to a Sash. If it maxes, all the better. I'm going to get my weakness policy. The question is does Zacian want to set up another substitute? Okay, they're going to max Venusaur. I feel much better about this play. Is it maybe a weakness policy? Possibly. Is it a Sleep Powder? Definitely not. Do they maybe go for a Max Guard or a Vine Lash? So... I max speed Kyogre, and Kyogre is naturally faster than Venusaur. The only thing is Zacian is naturally faster than Kyogre. It's a lot of damage for one turn. Let's see. +2 Hailstorm into Venusaur. Perfect. So now I have access to my Pyro Ball without the hindrance of potentially losing power because of rain. So maybe from this range with a Floral Healing, I might be able to survive a Behemoth Blade. I was genuinely expecting to lose Comfey there, but that's fine. Torkoal is the last one. Okay, here's my thought. I'm gonna Floral Healing, and I am gonna go for Max Lightning into Torkoal. I know I said I don't want to have Zacian on the field for a long time, but I have Cinderace in the back. Kyogre should be able to live another Behemoth Blade. Unless this is Comfey, then I still should be fine. Okay. I can live with that. Kyogre's going to naturally outspeed Torkoal. So the idea here is, if I can get rid of this and turn it into a 2v1, which I'm pretty sure I just did that, Cinderace and Kyogre can take on Zacian together. I think that's the safe way to deal with this. And Torkoal potentially gets Yawn. Well, it does get Yawn, but it could potentially carry Yawn, is what I should say. So the only problem here is, if it goes for Pyro Ball, Kyogre is the one that's hitting Zacian, and I just realized, if Zacian goes for Substitute, Cinderace is potentially hitting the Substitute with the Pyro Ball. Okay, never mind. That works. Whew. Me. I don't want to deal with Zacian. Also me. Let's leave Zacian to the very end of that. Okay, so anyways, that worked out way better than I was expecting. Good game by my opponent. Okay, new opponent has already been found. A battle against Terry. Another Zacian team, okay. I'll have to look back at the footage, but I'm pretty sure this is exactly the same Zacian team. So I think maybe this time we'll lead Rillaboom Cinderace. I think we'll bring Comfey and yeah, I think Comfey and Kyogre this time in the back, Cinderace in the lead. Again, I could have brought Tornadus with Taunt, but yeah, I didn't think of that. Okay. The nice thing though is, unless it's a Venusaur lead, I'm moderately safe. Or I should say, unless it's Venusaur Torkoal lead or Venusaur lead. Yeah, Venusaur lead in general, because they can always switch in Torkoal if they think Torkoal is a good choice. They have Charizard, which can hurt, like, really bad. But if they bring Torkoal and Venusaur as their lead, I can switch Rillaboom out into Kyogre and have Kyogre turn off the sun. So, possibilities. We'll see. Let us see. Grimmsnarl and Venusaur. Okay. I think we take out Grimmsnarl, Power Ball, Venusaur. Oh, no, don't want Protect. Yeah, I think we go for the Power Ball and try to get as much damage into Venusaur as possible. If they max and switch into Torkoal to gain speed, at least I have the Sun to boost the power of this Power Ball. Do I want Cinderace to get put to sleep? Absolutely not. But maybe if we might be able to scare off the Venusaur. I'm thinking Venusaur's their main max though. Unless they have Landorus in the back. No max, which makes me think a Sleep Powder is coming into Cinderace, potentially. But if it's Focus Sashed... Yeah, okay. I can Grassy Glide for the KO into Venusaur. They are unfortunately going to hit through with Sleep Powder, which I didn't realize that thing's accuracy was 75. I thought it was like 80, but yeah. Anyways, Sleep Powder's annoying, but it's not the end of the world for me. And this is also why I did not want to max Cinderace at all. So go for a Pyro Ball, even though this is going to be my guaranteed sleep turn, in the Grimmsnarl, and see what we can deal with. I want to get Venusaur off the field because it's dangerous. Grimmsnarl is annoying, but Venusaur is just straight dangerous. If they have Landorus, that's not bad because I can max Kyogre to deal with Landorus. Spirit Break. I'm assuming Thunder Wave and not Screens. I mean, they could have Screens, but we'll find out. I feel like Zacian can come in here and be in a very happy situation because of Cinderace. No, Landorus. Okay. Okay. Airstream and a Rillaboom could be very nasty right here, but I would ideally like for Kyogre to come in and not take a Spirit Break, so yeah. Landorus is going to max, I'm assuming, Airstream into Rillaboom. Cinderace is asleep, so that would make sense to me. Unless I can get Cinderace to wake up. Granted, Cinderace is in a terrible position because of the sleep. So maybe in a perfect situation, I get some damage into Grimmsnarl, but Cinderace goes down. Well, Cinderace didn't get the damage. There's the Airstream. Into Rillaboom. Yay. Okay. Yeah. Not good. There's a Spirit Break into Cinderace, unfortunately, but at least it's not doing a lot of damage. So they've got 2 turns max left, I think. I think with Kyogre here, I can protect to potentially dodge a Spirit Break, but also to avoid potentially taking damage from Grimmsnarl. And because Cinderace is asleep, I'm assuming Landorus goes for Kyogre instead. There's the light screen, so that's alright. Cinderace is asleep for turn number 4 in a row. And there's a Max Quake. Fabulous. Fabulous. 4 turns. It's annoying, but at least I got rid of Venusaur. This is Landorus' last turn of Dynamax. So we're going to Dynamax here ourselves, and we're going to set up the weakness policy now. Excuse me. Ization comes in. Not good. If Landorus max guards, not good. But at least I'll be at +1 by the time this hits Landorus. Grimmsnarl is probably faster because of that +1 speed. But it also depends on Grimmsnarl's things because it's also a prankster. So even with the +1, I might still be able to outspeed with Kyogre. Question is can I take this? And I got a crit on myself. Wonderful. Alright, Spirit Break. Spirit Break. Taunt. Light Screen. I'm assuming Reflect as the last move on that Grimmsnarl, but not the end of the world. We got our weakness policy. Even though they're +2, massive damage. And now they're going to take chip off of the fact that I just hit them with a very hard Hailstorm. I would love to know what that Landorus has. Well, I still have Grassy. Ooh, you know what? I have Grassy Terrain up. I might be able to get a decent amount of HP back off of Giga Drain. Because Giga Drain would have, or Grassy Terrain would have boosted damn, and never mind. It faded that turn, of course. So the one turn I go for my setup, I hit myself harder than I need to. It's like when you do it's like when you're telling a joke and you go to smack yourself and then you realize, oh, that hurt way more than it should have because you forgot to tone it down. Yeah, I don't know, weird tangent there. But anyways, yeah, weird tangent there. Gonna go for the Grimmsnarl. We're gonna go for the Draining Kiss, and we're gonna have Kyogre double into it. I don't want to take 2 Spirit Breaks back to back if I can avoid it. Even though they've got the Light Screen and the +1 special defense, I would love to try to get rid of this thing. And I had a feeling Fly might come too, so. I think that was supposed to be Kyogre and that it's going for, but we'll see. Stop doing some chip damage to ourselves. Kyogre is slower than Landorus-T, so. There's Ization, which I was expecting. This is not a good scenario to be in. Do I expect... This is my last turn of max too. If they're going for Kyogre, I'm safe. Because I'm pretty sure this is also my last turn taunt. I'm still taunted, so I have to do something. I'm gonna try and read this. The Giga Drain is pointless. I know that. Draining Kiss is pointless too, but Mainly just to get a tiny little bit of HP back. It was Kyogre that they went for the fly into. And I misread that. Okay. We lose Comfey. But I at least have my rain, I have my boost. It's very, very wishful thinking, but Origin Pulse might still be able to help me here. Unless they flinch me with a Rock Slide, which is possible. Yeah, they're just gonna fly again. Okay. Yikes. Come on, Origin Pulse. Damn it, Origin Pulse. I'm sorry. I do not try to. I try to keep that low, but that one's frustrating. Okay. And yes, I'm just being a troll at this point. There's no way. There's no way I win this, unfortunately, but I want to play it until it's out at least. Interesting that their move was Rock Tomb. Figured it would have been Rock Slide, but hey. Oh well. Good game to my opponent. Very misfortunate for me about Cinderace with the sleep so many turns, but oh well. It could have been much more terrible for me than it was there. So anyways, good game to my opponent. Okay, so that was misfortunate, but I want to try to not leave on that for the final note of this video. So let's try to squeeze in one more match. Unless it's an organization team, then I'm not recording that. Okay. Yeah, alright. There's stuff you don't see every day, except for Whimsicott and Regieleki. But yeah, Regieleki, Regidrago, Whimsicott, Crocodile, and Pheasant, which I want to see what that does. And Koa. Oh, so okay. Yeah. All right. I think Rillaboom comes as part of the lead. I think maybe Cinderace? I don't know. No, I think Kyogre. I think Kyogre because I can break a potential Focus Sash on that Whimsicott with Hailstorm, or even just straight Ice Beam, and pick it off with Comfey or Rillaboom. Comfey being 4 times super effective against oh my god, actually Comfey actually looks really, really good against this team. Yeah. Como, 4 times weak to Fairy. Crocodile, weak to Fairy. If Whimsicott gets broken down to its Sash, Comfey picks it off. Ow. Regidrago, weak to Fairy. Alright. I think this is not a bad situation. Unpheasant and Crocodile into Rillaboom and Kyogre. I think we fake out Unpheasant, and I think we go for an Origin Pulse. Yeah. Crocodile's gonna go for Protect. That's fine with me. I'm going to fake out Unpheasant because I don't know what it can do, and although I said I want to see what it can do, that also scares me, so we're going to see if we just get rid of it. So, yeah, we're going to get the Origin Pulse. I was assuming maybe Max Unpheasant, but I will take that. If Regieleki comes in here, which it is, I could maybe live a Max Lightning off it and KO it back with a potential Max Geyser. So that is what I am going to do. The question is what does my opponent max here? Obviously it's not Regieleki because Regieleki is significantly faster than Kyogre, so Kyogre would have been going down before, or been giving the Dynamax animation before Regieleki, so definitely not Regieleki here. Would they max Crocodile? That's a hypothetical no, or a definite no now, because it just got KO'd there. But whatever's coming into this is going to get hurt really, really bad now, because they just gave me my weakness policy. Is this Regidrago? Oh, please be Regidrago, because... Aha! My favorite of the two new Regis, even though they're new to this gen. The novelty's worn off at this point, but anyways. Thank you, weakness policy. Alright, this is a thing. I like this as a thing. So, hypothetically speaking, Regieleki is their max because it's the only candidate left. We're going to Grassy Glide. We're going to Max Guard because I'm expecting a Max Lightning to get rid of my Grassy Terrain, unless they go for Kyogre. Because I think 2 Grassy Terrain or Grassy Glides should be enough. Although this might be my last turn of Grassy Terrain naturally. I'll have to double check. We'll go for our Max Guard here. Oh, that crit. Okay, you know what? I did not like how that last battle went, but at least this is working out for me. That said, I will be serious because this is more of a lighthearted match that's going into the video. I'm using a Series 8 team. They're using a Series 9 team. Series 9, no restrictions allowed. So my opponents, if I didn't have a Kyogre or restricted, they could have actually been a little bit nastier. But anyways, good game to my opponent. So this is where I am cutting the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I successfully carried out my campaign to entertain you today. Weakness Policy Kyogre was certainly fun to use. We went 3 out of 4 matches with wins. It was a misfortunate loss in that one match, but it is what it is. And that last battle was a little bit of a more lighthearted battle against a Series 9 team with some stuff that I've never seen before, especially in that combination. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. I don't know what I'm doing for my next team, but Series 8 is winding down, so I'll have some more information on what I'm planning to do moving forward with the next video. So anyways, I will see you later. Bye-bye.